I will tell your tale, Jingak. Return someday, and you might hear Risu tell it in my place. I will tell your tale.
How can I advise you?
We strayed from the route marked on our map, driven further afield by painted men with savage intent. Tonight, for reasons I cannot fathom, we have been granted a brief reprieve. Our hunters halted at the edge of this marsh, unwilling to pursue. They watched from the trees as we threaded the narrow band of solid ground between desert and swamp. I know not what they fear, but we must brave the unknown if we are to reach the encampment of the ziggurat.
I weren't made for heat like this. I need more time for that! Abominations! The ball keeps chopping him off! I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet! Time for that! No mana! That's enough filth for one day! I'm not ready yet! Abomination! I need more time for that! He's on, foul creature!
Hello. I'm Elva Valai. We can always use another pair of hands around here. Be sure to talk to Oswald, as he usually likes to greet the newcomers. In any case, welcome. This little excursion here represents my lifelong ambition. It's not just about finding treasure. I want to build an entire archaeological society someday. Wraeclast has countless layers of history buried beneath it, and I aim to uncover every last bit. I intend to call my group the Reliquarians. A bit ostentatious, but the best things should be. A shame I couldn't have founded it a few decades ago, back when my birthplace Oriath was still a thriving city. Thanks to the Templars, relics from a dozen different cultures found their way to that little island over the centuries, and are now all lost, thanks to the disasters that happened there. So you're looking for a device the Vaal intended to use against the Cataclysm? Ah, so that's why you came here. Well, you're on the right trail. The ziggurat on which we stand was rumored to contain a device to save their people. If you want to explore it, you'll have to find a way to drain the city first. It's hard to guess what the device inside the temple might be. I do know that it was commissioned by Queen Etziri's thaumaturge, Doriani himself. The project was given all the resources it needed, and the work was kept secret, even from Etziri. As best I could translate, they claimed using it might mean abandoning all they had built. They seemed to view it as a last resort, a way to save their legacy if all else failed. It's not often I detect fear in Vaal writings, but they definitely hoped they would never have to use it. By their final days, the Vaal were a deeply tiered empire based on brutal competition. Those at the top vied with each other through any means necessary, and Doriani was the foremost among these ambitious and immoral men. He was second only to Queen Etziri herself. Utzal was the seat of his power, and ancient writings claim he undertook a vast array of strange projects and sordid experiments here. Some glyphs I have seen are too stomach-churning to discuss. How do I even begin to describe the last queen of the Vaal? She left a tremendous mark on history. She was intelligent, incapable enough to rule unquestioned over a bloodthirsty empire of volatile nobles, and the people adored her and feared her in equal measure. Vaal writings speak of her as the most beautiful woman in the era, but also the most dangerous. She sought eternal life, and she was willing to sacrifice anything to achieve it. The ruins around you are the result of those ambitions. Sometimes, while I'm looting a temple, I remember that everything we find once belonged to a living, breathing person that probably died horribly. That sort of takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? I've heard of the beast. Everyone has. If someone is truly trying to raise another, then they must be the grandest of fools. These very ruins around us are the result of an attempt to control such a thing. This is the only way it can end. That hooded fellow over there, he's a friend of yours, I take it? Seems to be one of few words. Oh well, I'm not one to judge the company you choose to keep. Oswald's gonna lose his wits if any more of you show up, though. Something tells me you're the exploring type. We've got that in common. But some places even I steer clear of. I rather enjoy being alive, you see. Still, if you're feeling adventurous, there's fortunes to be made out there in the wilds. I'm especially interested in all things related to the Vaal. For academic reasons, of course. But a bit of treasure never goes amiss. Until next
She's
time.
either brave or daft. Perhaps both.
What kind of stunt was that, traversing the marsh? to be smarter if you're to survive. As quartermaster, I'll do my best to keep you alive. I can buy what equipment you find, or sell you what others have unearthed before we ship it back to Kingsmarch. If you disappear in the jungle, I'll also be the one to note your death in our logs. You're welcome.
Caution can keep you alive, but too much of it'll see you rot in place.
Ah, our local temple runner. The ziggurat beneath us was once the temple of the sun god. One of the oldest built in the city of Utzal's religious district. It was in active use for at least 1,000 years. But when the Vaal cataclysm struck, the city flooded, presumably killing everyone inside. Good thing for us, because this lake is the only reason it hasn't been ransacked by other treasure hunters already. One man's mass death is another man's treasure, I suppose. I log everything here, so I can catalogue the thousands of ways to die the jungle offers. If you can, be sure to write some sort of final entry detailing how you die. The death log won't benefit you, of course, but it will certainly benefit me. I don't mean to be overly fatalistic, but the amateurs coming from Kingsmarch are accomplishing nothing but feeding the chimerals. The most I can do, as quartermaster, is ensure they're equipped for exploration. That's where the real profit in treasure hunting is, you see. I don't go out there if I can help it. I'm the unluckiest man alive. Yet, I'm the wealthiest in this camp. You have to be good when you're trading with the Kalgurans, or they'll fleece you. Ah, Kingsmarch. So called by the Kalgurans. They're newcomers to Wraeclast. About 20 years now. They're traders by nature. In fact, they've partially funded this very expedition. For some reason, they're very interested in Vaal artifacts. We ship most of what we find back to Kingsmarch, and they pay handsomely for it. Stay wary. Osman Lakin. Days survived, 45. Bitten by a snake on the ankle. Legs swelled up to 3 times this size. Servi attempted to amputate, but baby snakes burst out of the cutting, and we immediately set him ablaze. Should have slit his throat first. Sorry, Osman.
You're the one who waded to the undead in the marsh, eh? Truly you need a guide. Luck's on your side today, friend. I am such a guide. Maybe I can help you survive. Not all tribes in this region are so friendly. You would be wise to listen to me on the dangers of the jungle. Yes, you are lucky indeed. Apus is my grandson. Can you believe that? A young spry thing like me. A grandmother. Don't be answering that. Apus inherited my son's rowdy spirit. Maybe it's a family curse. We have always been the type to do what we shouldn't. Like helping outsiders such as yourself. One day, he'll be a great man. Just like his father. Until then, I try to keep him safe. Be wary.
A font of knowledge, that one. Old roots run deep.
What do you mean?
Somewhere in this region there were sophisticated canals and waterways. We might be able to use them to drain this lake. We must hope that the mechanisms are still functioning, despite their age. It is the only way to reverse the drowning of this once thriving city. The first step in our search for the secret knowledge of the Vaal. It is strange to return to this place of my divine youth and see it so aged and forgotten. When I was here, the Vaal were the height of civilization, and the future was bright. They had their problems like any other people, but I thought I could free them from the moral hazards of divinity by removing gods from the equation. While we are here, I would like to discover whether this ruination is my fault, or whether something else happened to them. Move swiftly. Greeting.
That'd have me out and
Yes? If you hear a click, duck.
the jungle has reclaimed what the Vaal sought to conquer. Malignant spirit! Time for that! I need more time for that! Out of mana! I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet!
Yeah? I could have gone my whole life without watching snakes coil around a corpse or getting pounded into the dirt by a homicidal ape. It's enough to make a girl question her career choices. Still, the treasure keeps me coming back. You can't take 2 steps around here without tripping over some old Vaal ruin all tangled up in the undergrowth. They make an odd pair of colleagues, don't they? Oswald's the kind to worry about the jungle eating him, and Alva's the type to dare it to try. Perhaps that's why their partnership has been more lucrative than most. They balance each other out. Survivors, half-wits, and the occasional lunatic. That's our expedition in a nutshell. Used to be, we were seasoned veterans out here. These days, if a newcomer lasts more than a week, it's a cause for celebration. Still, with the Kalgurans throwing coin around, maybe your folks are willing to risk their lives for a shot of the spoils. Apes are one thing, but quadrillas? Now they're fearsome. The Vaal left these lands drowning in corruption after their cataclysm. Guess it twisted the creatures here into something unnatural. Still, I can't help but think 4 arms could come in handy, wouldn't you say? No pun intended. Quite the find. Watch for snakes.
that! Be gone, foul creature! Foul beast! For that! Time for that! Something familiar about that face. Could be Servy's kin.
This is my son. When he did not return from the jungle, I feared the worst. But I still had hope. The warring tribes have taken that hope away from me. Curse the Azak, curse the Orc, and curse this day. Promise me, you will not tell Apus his father is dead. Let him remain a child for one more day.
ye go, ye great beast. May the roads take ye. Beast! Will they meddle with this till Ulva's had a look?
The Vaal used this device to operate the mechanisms in the canal, but we would need a special artifact to power it. From the translations I've made, I believe they were called soul cores. I've never seen an intact soul core large enough for something like this, though. I suppose if you want to try find one, you could ask our guide, Servi. Death gems, blood crystals, or, more colloquially, soul cores. They were made by sacrificing living people and capturing their energies inside a crystal lattice. Some think the victims are still trapped inside, existing in eternal agony until someone drains the core's energy completely. There's no way to know that for certain, of course. It is rather chilling to think about. These waterways are a series of canals the Vaal built on the upper edge of the city. The Great Matlan River didn't run quite this far south, but they diverted a portion of it for a complex irrigation system. That really allowed the city to thrive and the Vaal to flourish. Though, I don't fully understand why they created a system that could flood the entire city. From my understanding, it was a failsafe. A way to make sure their creations didn't get the better of them, or the world. The Vaal really were a very intelligent and pragmatic people, you know. At the southeast edge of the city, there is a large dam. I've spent months trying to find a way to release the outer spillways, but to no avail. Those very walls are what keep the city flooded to this day. Bye.
Nature's fury! Balance restored! I'm not ready yet! More than enough. Roll and sell.
No mana!
Nice to see a friendly face. This jungle isn't just alive. It's teeming with things that want you dead. Boars, bugs, ants, and lions. And that's just the wildlife. Fight through all that, and you've still got the undead to contend with. Now do you see why so many have drawn their last breath here? Oswald's a seasoned leader, and I've seen him guide many an expedition. Yet this one has claimed more lives than any other. He puts on a brave face, but I suspect he feels the weight of every loss. He arms explorers with all the wisdom he can, but survival ultimately depends on their willingness to listen. The Vaal have captured the imaginations of archaeologists and adventurers for centuries, leaving little of their legacy untouched. It's no wonder the Kalgorans are paying so richly for what remains. As for their motives, that's a mystery I've yet to unravel. We were warned about the threat of the local tribes, but witnessing their brutality firsthand is something else. No field report can prepare you for the sight of a man being flayed alive, or the sound of sinew torn from bone. The Azak are a vicious, unrelenting horde, and they train their beasts to be the same. The Orruk, by contrast, not as sadistic nor as smart, but just as lethal. You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain. Remember, you can never be too careful out here. You're keeping well, I hope. Impressive haul. Mind yourself.
Beauty like this always hides teeth.
Nature's fury! I need more time for that! Death haunts this place. Must be the Azak's doing.
You are confident? I give you that. Do you truly believe you can beat the Azak tribe? Do so, and my people would be forever grateful. Slay in Nakdok and free the spirits of our stolen children. The Azak, them are true monsters, not cannibals, no. But them will not hesitate to feed you to their war beasts. The Azak and the Orruk tribes been fighting almost as long as the Vaal been gone. But the Azak are beyond cruel. Their queen witch, Ignakdok, she takes her child every blood moon night. For what? I won't say. If you cross into their territory, only death awaits you there. Find Ignakdok.
Snakes wearing the dead-like skin. Vile witch. Wild spawn. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
We've been clashing with the Auroch tribe for generations, but their real fight is with the Azak, and them are losing. The Auroch worship the three-headed snake. Them poison the jungle, poison themselves, poison us too. Their shaman? Only seen her twice. She moved like a panther in the dark. The coward. Evil in the shadows, my friend. Evil in the shadows. If you find the source of their wickedness, you let me know. I must see it for myself to make an antidote. Drink this. A foul brew, but you'll thank me if you survive. Ah, so you're after blood crystals. The thing Alva called soul core. I knew you were going to be trouble. Out there in the dark, there's an ancient ruin. Very old indeed. My tribe has spoken of it for generations. We see strange creatures there, made of stone, unnatural, with unblinking eyes. That place, it is forsaken. I would warn you not to go there. But if it's so cause you seek, then take the risk you must. It hurt me deeply to find him there. To find him like that. Still, I thank you for finding his body. His spirit roams the jungle with his fathers now. The warring tribes, the Azak, the Auroch, they have a lot to answer for.
How goes it? If you hear a click, duck. Jacob Nesbitt. They survived 12. Climbed a tree to get a better view. Slipped, fell, and was caught by a hanging vine. Neck snapped instantly. Florence Cayley. They survived 201. Stabbed through the heart by the animated corpse of Oswin Shipwash.
What have you learned? You have found the waterways? Search it for a control mechanism. Vaal technology, at least in that era, was based on engraved stonework and latent systems of channeled energy. It should be operational, even after all this time. Drain the city, and let us see what ancient secrets Utzaal has kept protected for us. Go.
How can I help? Oswald's a grim sort, isn't he? He's always injury this, death that. Personally, I've never been hurt while treasure hunting. I actually find it rather easy. He always makes sure we have the proper supplies and checks his list for everything 4 or 5 times before we make a move. He also invented what I call the Oswald technique. On the rare occasions he personally goes out with us, he throws a rock at absolutely everything before touching it. Every flagstone, every pillar, every statue. You'd be positively amazed at the elaborate traps he sets off, even in places I've walked through already. Servi has been a fantastic ally to us here. Her people have lived in the vicinity of Utzaal for countless generations, so she's been able to show us all the most interesting Vaal ruins. The accessible ruins were all looted long ago, of course, but the lake around us has protected most of this city since the end of the Vaal Empire. Until next time.
Yes? My tribe could use. Be wary. Still alive. I'll take it. Be wary. What do you need? Keep your eyes sharp.
Mortal fool! I need more time for that! Time for that! I need more time for that! I'm not ready yet! Out of mana! I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that! The stink of this thing! Too much for even a druid!
You have slain the Bog Witch? Oh, then you have healed a wound on the heart of my people. Today, these swamps be blessed by a touch of sunlight.
You hear any other child thieving witches, you be sure to let me know.
Some odds and ends we found. Don't eat anything colorful.
How can I be?
Hello. Hey. That's quite pretty. Until next time.
Hey?
I need more time for that! Misshapen filth! I need more time for that! monstrous wretch! Balance restored! I'm not ready yet! I need more time for that! I need more time for that! A tidy sum. Monstrous wretch! Fair to look at, foul to breathe. I need more time for that! For that! fought well. Greed was their undoing. I need more time for that! Begone, foul creature! I'm not ready yet! Path of Mana! I need more time for that! I'm not ready yet! This bears the mark of chaos. These statues, it's like they're watching me.
This is a find. A Vaal ruin that hasn't been looted? No one from camp has managed to make it to this part of the jungle and survive. Until now. This mechanism, if powered with a small soul core, it could open that door. There should definitely be soul cores somewhere around here. They had to power these constructs somehow. Look for a red crystal a bit bigger than your fist. It should be warm to the touch. Why, you ask? That'd be the soul trapped inside. Near the end of civilization, the Vaal tried to combat a worsening labor shortage by sacrificing their own citizens to power constructs. Designed to till the fields, mine the quarries, and the like. They were quite a marvel. As it turns out, human souls don't make for a very sustainable fuel source. And so began their downward spiral. Rather silly for such an intellectual people, wouldn't you say? Be careful.
Mindless machine! I need more time for that! This must be a soul core. Nasty thing. Shipments of soul cores in the span of 3 moons. 74 shipments, and it still won't be enough. If our fears become realized, we have put our lives on the line because Doriani asked us to do so. I accept this, and I am not a traitor to the Queen, but sometimes loyalty requires protecting her from her own mistakes. We need more time. We just need more time.
I need more time for that!
Had more than my fill of these cursed contraptions. More of this wretched technology. This can throw her with
The
over.
largest soul core I've ever seen. With this, we could power the mechanism in the waterways. But it isn't charged. There is still latent energy residing here. From what I can gather, these lines in the stonework should lead to generators. You might need to find some more soul cores to spin them up, but everything looks to be in surprisingly decent condition. Maybe the constructs have been maintaining all this. In any case, let's hope it still functions. We'll then have to remove that large soul core from the wall, of course. But that shouldn't be a problem. Good luck.
Ancient light! I need more time for that! I'll take you. I need more time for that. I need more time for that. A druid knows to travel light. A druid knows to travel light. That's heavy enough already. This looks big. This looks bigger than the rest. I'll turn its foul strength to might. I'm not ready yet! I need more time for that!
Temple of sorts. Didn't know what to make of it.
A temple? I like the sound of that. Well, go on then. Don't dally. Hello.
Restore! Big enough to fit a contraption.
Seems
Is there something to this Vaal wizardry after all? I'm not ready yet! Nature takes what's owed.
That's both of them. Time to move.
Mindless machine!
Oh dear. Now we just have to remove it from that giant construct. Good luck!
I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet! Out of mana! I need more time for that! I need more time. Vaal don't give anything for free, do they?
Quickly.
Wow! You did it! Now you can use that soul core to power the mechanisms in the waterways. Good job with that construct, by the way. quite pretty. Bye.
Here to help. It's a deal. See you.
Oh, our local temple runner. Ha! Roland Hayton. Days survived, 82. Ants. Jacob Nesbitt. Days survived, 12. Climbed a tree to get a better view. Slipped, fell, and was caught by a hanging vine. Neck snapped instantly.
Glad to be rid of this thing.
Blood for blood. Let's see if these Azak are as vicious as service is.
Can't believe these things still work.
Time for that! I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet! Blood for blood! Twisted thing! I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that! I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet! Twisted thing! That's done it.
Be warned, friend. The waterways on the Matlan River be a barrier between us and the Azak tribe. The Orok may be troubled, but the Azak, them are true horror. Their queen witch, Ignagdok, takes her child every blood moon. Why? I won't guess. If you trespass, only death awaits you. But if you survive, while you are there, please, rip out her heart. You should have never drained the lake. My tribe depends on the waters for our safety. How will we fend off the Orok or the Azak now? And worse, you have unleashed the horrors of the Vaal once more. Know this. You bring up bad omens from the depths that should have stayed buried, and you will regret it. Take care.
You drained the entire lake. I was going to ship in some Kalguran explosives. But that's one way to get into these temples, I suppose. Oh, Alva's found something. She's waiting for you at the base of these stairs. I'd join you, but I'm not sure how much I trust 2,000-year-old waterways to keep the city dry. You enjoy yourself. Watch your step. Sybil Launcelane. They survived. 2. Died of old age shortly after arriving. Rather traumatizing, that one. I was telling her one of my best stories when the ancient bat simply keeled over. How goes it? Don't get eaten.
How can I advise you? The members of this expedition seem to believe that the ziggurat beneath our feet holds an ancient device that was intended to be used against the cataclysm that destroyed the Vaal. The source of that cataclysm was the previous beast, which means the device below may be exactly what we need to stop the new one. Find your way into the ziggurat, and let us see what the greatest minds of the Vaal Empire created. If they didn't manage to complete it in time, maybe we can finish their work. Go.
First Keth, now Zaal. Which ancient city will we dredge up next?
Beyond this sealed door is the temple of the sun god, Kopek. I've seen writings by a fellow named Ketzuli that mention his research in this temple, but I can't quite make sense of what the device was or how it functioned. Unfortunately, we can't use Kalguran explosives without risking whatever's inside. However, there's a piece missing from the door. Knowing the Vaal, it'll be made of gold, of course. I recommend heading into the city to search for it. Try looking around the Agarat area, as that is well known for its opulence and the golden tributes, especially at the main temple's apex. Hurry back if you find it. Until next time.
Another city, lost to the ravages of time.
I'm not ready yet! Damn remnants! Restored! Time for that! Out of mana! The Dreok sees me now. trials take you. I'm surrounded! I'm not ready yet! No mana! I'm not ready yet! I need more time for that! I need more time for that!
I need more time for that.
What's all this then? Now you've done it. Why are you making me risk my hide by coming out here? Wait. Look! You lucky madman! The monkey god! The monkey represented Kamasa, the Vaal god of wealth. Even I'm tempted to... No. I'll just die horribly. It's you that's got to go in there. Give a look around. If you find what I think you'll find, and if you clear out any dangers, we're all going to leave this place rich.
Seems a raw deal, what with me doing all the legwork.
I've never been quite sure if Kamasa was actually a monkey, or if he was just god of monkeys. In either case, he held their love for shiny things. The wealth wasn't the point, but his cult still slowly grew to become the richest in the Vaal Empire. Eventually, they became the very guardians of the treasury itself. The famed Parandes family would have been paupers in comparison. I can almost feel my greed overcoming my caution. Almost. Little is known about the monkey god. He was initially portrayed as curious, wise, and prone to mischief. In the earliest tales, if he appeared, it was to do one of two things. Impart mysterious wisdom, or steal something shiny from a wealthy noble. Unfortunately, his greed apparently grew as the Vaal expanded. Later tales portrayed him extorting peasants and blackmailing nobles for increasingly large tithes. His cult's core values became exploitation and ambition. His high priests eventually ran everything remotely financial in the Empire. I can only imagine what treasures are hidden in their ancient coffers.
This way lies gold, says Oswald. And danger, no doubt.
Stinks on rotten misery. Twisted thing! A pity the unwanted. I'm not ready yet! I need more time for that! Monstrous wretch! Mercy me, that's a stench to curl the hairs. Still works. I'm not ready yet. Ancient light. I'm not ready yet. Wilds take you. I need more time for that!
Ready yet?
I need more time for that! Seems I've drawn his ire. Giant, let's see who falls first. I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet! Get back! Get back! Get back! He means to kill me quick! I need more time for that! Get back! He needs to kill me quick! A druid knows to travel light.
How can I advise?
So, the city of Utzaal has been laid bare to the world after all these centuries. I know you're after some particular device, but I can't help but remind you that we are here for a purpose of our own. Treasure hunters hunt treasure, yeah? I'll not be the first to set foot in those deadly sunken ruins. But if you're braving them, you might as well keep an eye out for anything that looks valuable. In particular, look for buildings with monkey statues on them. If you spy something like that, give me a shout. I'll be waiting with great anticipation. Came back alive, did ya? I'll organize the men. We'll start carting the gold out of here. No sign of old Kamasa, eh? Well, then he won't miss it. Keep anything you're able to lift out of there yourself. Let's call it a finder's fee, eh? I'm feeling generous today, considering we actually found treasure and all came out alive. I'm no storyteller, but I know what's what. The monkey represented Kamasa, the Vaal god of wealth. If you see a statue of a monkey, it means treasure. It may be a vault, maybe a temple, could be a vast forge. Any of the above would mean fabulous riches. Don't get eaten. Oh, our local... If you hear a click, duck.
Yes? What do you need? I'll take it. Don't eat anything colorful.
When we first came to this place, death alone was the king of all that we surveyed. Solemn his high and lonely throne. We had little and were starving, but this man-made mountain offered us nourishment. Eating the caps and stems brought us grand visions of a thriving world. It was a promise of things to be. This, then, will be our new home until our promised land is made real.
Shape and built! I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Fill a cauldron.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that! I need more time for that!
I need more time for that.
Twisted thing! I need more time for that! Take you. I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that! No mana! I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready yet.
The promised land is bountiful, a blissful place overflowing with potential. My brethren surround me. We are one, experiencing the entirety of time all at once. Even as I write this, I am on the cusp of transcendence. The script before my eyes morphs into illegible symbols. I cannot stop laughing, rejoicing at the bright future that I know us two will share.
Shape and filth! I need more time for that!
Before times, we bowed before a city who bowed before no one. But Mother is the one true queen. She is the one who brings solace. She is the one who grows gifts for us. We must keep eating them, for they bring pure delight.
A primal man? Is your bloodline really any greater than mine? I am curious how you can...
Sink your teeth! I'll sink mine deeper.
Keep your curses!
I'm not ready yet! I need more time for that! I need more time for that! Crime against nature. This idol's our key to the ziggurat.
How can I be of aid?
Hey? She sounded, well, filthy. I don't know how those treasure hunters made it in there, but I sure feel for them. We all know risk is part of the job, but what a way to go. Boggles the mind, really. Stay wary. Hey? Don't get eaten.
Still alive.
I need more time for that! I'm not ready yet! misshapen filth! I'm not ready yet! Wild egg! I need more time for that! I'm not ready yet!
When we first came to this place, death alone was the king of all that we surveyed. Solemn in his high and lonely throne. We had little and were starving, but this man-made mountain offered us nourishment. Eating the caps and stems brought us grand visions of a thriving world. It was a promise of things to be. This, then, will be our new home, until our promised land is made real.
Should be enough for you to brew.
Locals could learn a thing or two from ye about sharing.
It is strange. One. Time is short. Make haste.
Here to help. How to keep your eyes sharp.
How can I advise you? Thank you.
You found it! Try placing the idol in the door. Maybe we'll get lucky. Until next time.
Folk here wouldn't take kindly to that. Right, the ziggurat is ours to explore. He's like this. Cannot be natural.
Vaal, sucker! I'm burning and alive in here. They've only gone and snared the bloody sun. I'm not ready yet.
Await your return, O let the sun curl your flesh!
You've lost your bloody mind!
The heat radiates.
I'm not ready yet.
Be consumed. Touch of cold pain. Touch of cold pain.
Hold up, you daft bastard!
Vaal ingenuity never ceases to amaze me. How can I help? The Vaal in this pyramid must have been trapped here since the Cataclysm. Was it corruption that kept them alive? Or the energy from their sun? I can't imagine a worse fate. That sun is an incredible achievement, no doubt. But it doesn't fit with what the Vaal wrote about this place. Perhaps it powers the device we seek. That sun is an incredible achievement, no doubt. These runes, I can make out symbols for blood and offering. Wait, no. It's not a blood offering, it's someone of Vaal blood. Perhaps if I... Now this is truly something! The apex! It's opening! Goodness me! the encampment? I can't believe it. We were right on top of this device the entire time. Some sort of gateway. Oh, how incredible! Hello. Death gems, blood crystals, or, more colloquially, soul cores. They were made by sacrificing living people and capturing their energy inside crystal letters. Some think the victims are still trapped inside, existing in eternal agony until someone drains the core's energy completely. There's no way to know that for certain, of course. It is rather chilling to think about. Good luck.
Know not what you do. A great darkness comes. You meddle with what has been, and who knows what will happen because of it. What is dead should stay dead. Close the gateway and leave it alone, I say. Be wary.
Hey. Oh, time travel gives me a headache. I'm trying to understand. Vaal priests built a gateway to their future to escape a coming catastrophe. That I can see. They needed someone with Vaal blood to activate the gateway on the other end. The other end being now. Our time. Why didn't they just activate it themselves back then? So that it would still be active now? And isn't needing someone with Vaal blood on this end a critical flaw, given that they were trying to escape a disaster they feared might wipe out their people? Does time pass equally on both ends? Is a day here a day there? What happens when their side has been open long enough for it to be now there, but the far future here? I'm probably overthinking this. Don't get eaten.
Quickly. You might not know this, but the common tongue we are speaking is derived from ancient Vaal. They were the largest empire on Wraeclast for thousands of years. They should be able to understand you. This portal provides an opportunity that I had never considered. To consult the greatest minds of the Vaal directly. Enter the portal. Find their experts on the beast or on corruption. They may know of ways to control corruption that even I am not aware of. Do whatever. Time is short.
Still alive. See you.
Are these living Vaal? In the flesh? Hello! My name is Alva Valai. It was I who... No, don't run away. Oh, I think we pose a threat. Let's go after them. This city in its prime. This is a dream come true. There they are. Don't touch me!
Maniacs!
Oh, I was hoping to avoid conflict.
I'm not ready yet!
Oswald will
Let's
want
bring that
this.
one back with us.
Maniac! I need more time for that! I'm not ready yet! Begone, foul creature!
Halt! Your rampage ends here!
Don't worry. I can solve this. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Which one of you activated the gate? Which one of you is a Vaal blood?
Why, that was me, of course. I am Alva Valai, treasure hunter extraordinary.
Take her! Bring her to Doriani. As for you, I will pay back every drop of Vaal blood you have spilled.
Vaal are as vile as your name!
Shobek Spear! You will fall before us!
Did I slay the viper of the cheated shadow skin? I need more time for that! I need more time for that! The Vaal at the height of empire, soon to crumble to dust. Maniacs! I need more time for that! Wilds take ya! I'm not ready yet! I need more time for that! I need more time for that! I need more time for that! Time for that! Nature takes what's old. I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
monuments to death. I'm not ready yet!
Tutor is here, but of Nahuatzi. I see. No mercy then. Kill him on sight.
Nature takes what's owed!
I'm not ready yet! The shadow of death looms over the Sultan.
Leaves a bad taste in the mouth, but I do what must be done.
I'm not ready yet! More time for that. secrets of the Vaal are many.
Fools! There is no time for this. Aziri will soon commune with the beast. Cease your assault.
I need more time for that! I need more time for that!
Stop this at once.
I need more time for that!
One of my own, but if you persist, I will do with her what I must.
I need more time for that! I'm not ready yet! Nature takes what's owed! I'm full up. Supposed to travel. Supposed to travel light.
Hey.
I'm not ready yet!
So, at the eve of the end, the Din of Vaal has finally come. For me.
You're even more animal than I!
Progress comes with a heavy price. Best laid plans. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed. One death is nothing for the greater good.
I need more time for that!
How foolish. I've been preparing for you for years. Aziri will soon begin her ascension. Out of my way or die! Nothing will stand in my way! Self-destruction! This is not over yet. One death is nothing for the greater good. No! Do not fear me. Not now. How could this happen? All I've done. All that I sacrificed.
Your people cannot be saved. History is already written. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
The legacy of the Vaal must be protected. You know of a way to contain the beast.
Best you start talking then. My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
If only I had more time. There is an ancient weapon. A weapon that was used against corruption from a civilization lost to the ages. I have one piece of it. 3 others were scattered. I've been searching for them, but the Karui have interfered at every turn.
So will you help us?
I suppose I must. It is too late for us here. This era is over. I pleaded with Aziri for her patience, but she would not abide me. She will attempt her communion with the beast, and utter devastation will ravage our people. But the fact that you are here, a living descendant of our people, it gives me some hope for our future. I will come to your era. Perhaps there is still time.
It's settled then. Let's hurry back to the time portal.
Now then, it is time we departed. Activate the portal. We will see about it.
What is happening?
It begins.
What do we do? Help me get us through the gate!
Uzal. My people. They're all long dead. It's one thing to hear it, but another to see it. This city is nothing but a grave. I can't change their fate. But the Vaal are not entirely gone. Alva and her Vaal ancestry is proof of that. I will do what I must to protect what remains, and perhaps one day we can rebuild. For that to happen, we need the weapon. We must travel to the archipelago the Karui call Namakanui. If the pieces still exist, that is where they will be found. I gathered the greatest minds of our era in one place. We embarked on journeys of discovery that mankind could never before conceive. No ethical bounds, no moral limits. We sought immortality, both in flesh and in machinery. We sought understanding of corruption. We even sought to master time itself. In the end, it was all for naught. Study of the beast was my life's work, and the work of many Vaal scientists before me. Despite its danger, I still consider it a thing of beauty, a work of genius. It is capable of changing something fundamental about the nature of our existence. The beast showed us it can be done. Our experiments with life, with death, with machinery and augmentation, they were all inspired by it. We can surpass the impossible, if only we are willing to sacrifice enough. Indeed.
I can't pretend to guess the consequences of what you've done here. I'm not one to give lectures. If you think it's the best course of action, I can only hope that you were right. I promise you this. If I end up dead because of this Doriani fellow, I'm gonna haunt you for the rest of time. Stay wary.
Oh, good. You're alive. Well, that was quite the adventure, wasn't it?
Have you learned the location of the weapon?
Aye, he says the weapon's in pieces. Keeps one on his person, the rest lie scattered in a Karui archipelago.
Namakanui. Interesting. We must make haste.
Well then, how about I take you and your merry friends to Kingsmarch? The port town is within the area of Namakanui. From there, you can charter a ship from my contact and begin your search. We've quite a haul of treasure we've borrowed from Uzal. It will more than cover the charter cost.
Kingsmarch would indeed be a wise location from which to base ourselves.
Great. We can leave whenever you're ready. Just let me know. Well, he wasn't the worst captor I've ever had. And I suppose he did save us back there. At least it appears he is on your side for now. But you shouldn't forget who he is and all he has done. There is something eerily cold and calculating about him.
Cold, aye, but hungry. Hunger makes a man dangerous.
I believe he will aid you so long as your goals align with his. The moment they do not... I'm just saying, don't turn your back on him. I briefly saw the sky and the people. They were... Well, let's just say I now understand why Vaal ruins look the way they do.
Such sights change your soul, like fire chars wood.
It was unreal, unlike anything I could have imagined. But it all happened so fast. Perhaps that was a blessing. Until next time.
Returning with Doriani was an inspired move. As the foremost expert on the beast that ever lived, he is exactly the man we need. I doubt we can trust him in a broader sense, but for the moment, our goals are aligned. He wishes to contain the beast, and so do we. If he thinks we should travel south to Namakanui, then so we shall. This weapon of the precursors, it may just be our best hope. Thank you.
Yes? don't get in.
You bring someone we only talk about in our darkest tale. That man is not just a myth. Him a monster from the shadows of the past. His arrogance helped crack the world. And now you bring him here, to us, and expect him to help you? You would doom us all. Bye-bye.
Let's not scare the locals.
Hello there.
It's a long journey, but relatively safe once we're clear of the jungle. The Kalgurans keep the road pretty secure. Shall we?
Doriani has one piece of an ancient weapon that can control corruption. The other 3 pieces lie somewhere in the countless islands of the Karui archipelago, but their current leader is distrustful of outsiders. He would never give us passage. Our only path forward lies through Kingsmarch. Perhaps there we shall find a ship and crew brave enough to take us where we need to go.
Never was a fan of settlements like this. I canna hear the driocht here.